everybody. I'm Lakila Ever After. Thank you so much for joining my YouTube journey. What I've decided to do is document my journey to embracing my femininity, because to be vulnerable with you. Wow, Alexa just interrupted me. But to be vulnerable with you, a lot of times I don't feel like I'm operating out of my feminine self. Typically what I do is operate out of my masculine, my over aggressiveness, just for survival, basically. No way to put it around it. I use it as a defense mechanism to make sure that I'm protected at all times, because I feel as though I don't have any other protection. And I don't want to do that anymore. Just simple as that. So I'm taking you on my journey with me. I hope that you find some gems in this journey. I hope that this encourages you to start your own journey. We're just winging it right now. I mean, I have a purpose and everything of that nature, but I don't know what to do. So as I research and do these things, I hope that they are beneficial to you as well. I have to hurry up. I have to be ready by 12:30. Let's see what time it is. Alexa, what time is it Central Standard Time?
In Central Time, it is currently December 20th at 11:29 a.m.
Okay, I have an hour, so we're gonna make this free. But I did always want to start with this like table topic. I got it from TJ Maxx, and it's just a card asking a question for deep thought. And this one, the topic is happiness. So I'm gonna do these. I love these. I saw B. Simone do these when she first started her podcast, and I thought this was just an amazing additive to, you know, just create conversation. And I know I'm conversing with myself, but I'm conversing with you too. If you want to drop a comment or anything, you want to DM me, you want to talk to me about it, I'll be more than happy to do that with you. You know, like I said, we're embracing this feminine journey. I'm new to this, so any tips you have for me, anything you want to say to me, please definitely feel free to reach out. I promise you I will take it in positivity. I will always assume positive intent. You know, don't be rude, don't be mean to me, because a part of this feminine journey is like softening up my communication skills so I don't come off as aggressive. So I am definitely going to try to implement that, but you know, I'm not too far removed, okay? I'm not too far removed, so don't get crazy on me, okay? Okay, so the table topic is, the question is, which of your commitments are the hardest to keep? I think my commitment to being a better version of myself and what that looks like, I think that's the hardest for me to keep, because I know what glow I want. And if you hear banging, that's my setting powder. I use Beauty Bakery in the shade Plantain. And that's to set my face, because as you can see, I be sweaty, I be hot all the time. So that's for that. But yeah, so my commitment to myself to better myself, I know what it looks like in other people. I don't know what it will look like for me. So I try not to, but it's easy to base my journey off of someone else's, and when it doesn't look like theirs, or if it, like, I know that people give their highlight reels, I know that, but like if I feel like it's not working for me, so if I come like any little bump in the road or anything like that, then I be wanting to give up. And so that's the hardest commitment to keep to myself. I know what I want to do per se. I know what I want to look like as far as my weight, as far as things like that, but that workout journey is so hard, you guys. It's so hard. And I don't know, like, it's, look at this hair that's sticking out, just horrible, awful. Anyway, I want to do better in keeping that commitment to myself, because I can always, like, I keep my promises to other people. I tell people, oh, you need me to do this, oh, you need me to do that, I got you, and I follow through. But when it comes to Lakila, it's like, I could do it tomorrow, or oh, it doesn't matter, or they gonna take whatever body I give it, when in reality I'm not comfortable in the body that I'm giving. I'm not comfortable in the language that I'm presenting when I'm cussing people out. I'm not comfortable in these things, and I need to make a change. So that really coincides with the purpose of this this journey, this YouTube channel. I'm not keeping my promises to myself because I don't. This hard. This hard to say. Oh, this hard to say out my mouth. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, let's be real, because that's what I want to do. I want to be real. I'm not keeping my commitments to myself because I don't value myself like I value other people. I don't know why I have gotten comfortable with taking less from myself, giving myself less, allowing people to give me less. I don't like that. And that's a real hard revelation for me to have. Like, I ain't know it's gonna get this deep. But I'm gonna work on that in my feminine journey. My journey to embracing femininity. I'm gonna work on being a better person to myself, because they do always say that. Sorry, I be having to concentrate. They always say that you teach people how to treat you. And I find that to be very true. But I never realized that I was treating myself poorly. Like, I always thought I buy myself, when I can, I buy myself what I want. I make sure that I look presentable when I'm going out, which typically I don't do, which is why I've started this journey, because when I'm going out, as far as few as it is between, I feel my best. But any other time, I'm just throwing on something, getting out the house, hoping nobody recognizes me. Hoping nobody asks me to go nowhere, hoping that I don't get into any car accidents or anything that would make me have to be around other people. Yeah, that's how I live my life. And I don't want to live my life like that. I feel like that's bare minimum living. I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm committing to treating myself better. And I'm going to stick to the commitment, even if hopefully I don't have to break any commitments to anybody else. But if I do, I don't want to break the commitments to myself. That is number one priority. And that should be your number one priority as well, because when it's all said and done, and it's time for you to lay in bed at night and use your brain, turn your brain off, your brain is thinking, your brain should be thinking and communicating to you how much of a great person you are. And if it's not, then we gotta change that. We should not be thinking before we go to bed of everything that we have to do, everything that we have, all the commitments we have to keep to other people and stuff like that. No. When it's time, when you're all alone in the shower, if you're not showering with your person. But when you're in those most vulnerable and intimate moments with yourself, you need to be able to tell yourself that I've done right by you. Basically, I like that. I've done right by you. I want to be able to say that to myself. Like, I've done right by you, Lakeela. I've done everything. Oh, girl, don't you dare cry. No, ma'am. But yes, I want to be able to say I've done right by you. Okay, I gotta concentrate, y'all, so bear with me, okay? I think I messed that up. It's okay. I'm gonna put some more in there. Oh, that really did something to me. Honey, honey. Honey, honey. That did something. Maybe this one too. This Christmas. Okay, that was very random. Okay. Okay. Hold on, you guys. Let me see if I can fix it. I just need to put a little, you know what I'm saying, a little extra. Ooh, okay, period. Thank you, Lord. Okay. So let's talk more about why I have been hiding this side of myself from myself. Gotta concentrate on the brows, baby. Gotta concentrate on the brows. And so I feel like I need to do more on my undercarriage. Let's put a little more out here. Let's get this. I forgot what I was saying. Cause I be having to concentrate, y'all. Once I get these brows done, let me tell you, then we can, you know, we can get into some conversation. Hold on. Very important feature on your face. Very, 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 very important feature on your face. Then I'm doing my makeup for a job interview. So, number one, hopefully I get the job. No, we don't operate out of hope. That's another thing, y'all. We have so much to talk about. But if it is for me, I will get this job. But in saying that, I'm saying that to say I'm doing very, very light makeup, very small eyebrows. Nothing dramatic, just want to enhance my face. Y'all see this bump? I have a guest, special guest, decided to come on through. Alright, very good, very good, very good. All right, very good. Okay, let's put this away. Now, I did not do that. Alexa, what time is the Central Standard Time?
In Central Time, it is currently December 20th at 11:43 a.m.
Okay, back her up. Okay, when I'm doing eyeshadow, I like to put tape on my eyes so that I don't have to, I don't know. It gives a better defined edge, and I don't have to do too much after. But yes, I feel like I'm on FaceTime with my friends. Okay, so yes, back to what I was saying. I don't know. I got comfortable with being unseen, or what are words? What I'm trying to say. I got comfortable with, okay, I have to take you back to where I'm coming from and to bring you full circle. Alrighty, so growing up, I had a lot of personality. We're gonna say that. I had a lot of personality growing up, and I was, I had main character syndrome. That's a good way of saying it. Like, I don't know, it's just my personality. I had main character syndrome, which led to a lot of people, a lot of authoritative figures trying to humble me. And in doing that, they ended up muting me. So if you are an adult and you see a child who you may think is too spoiled, or you may think is too opinionated, you may think that is too much, don't try to humble them. If you can give them life lessons without taking their voice away. And that's what I felt the adults did to me when I was younger, especially in high school. It was really bad. Like, I remember one time my Spanish teacher, now I'm trying to say this without sounding spoiled, but in high school I had a job. And during this time I had a job. I was painting faces, doing balloon art at like carnivals, at like this place for kids. It's called Incredible Pizza, but if you don't know what that is, it's just like it's indoor amusement park for children. I used to paint faces there for this small business, and I needed my phone because it was a small business. There wasn't it was not a corporate thing where you have a set schedule and things like that. No, they would text you like, hey, can you work or whatever, blah blah blah. And so we had a rule in school that if you had your phone out, you got your phone taken for I want to say 2 days, or overnight. However this rule was, the lady, my Spanish teacher, I had my phone. I don't remember what I was doing. Who knows? I was a teenager. She took my phone, and typically, now what I've seen her do for other students is just give the phone back at the end of the day. That's what I've seen her do with my own eyes. I've seen her. And so I'm like, oh, she's just gonna get my phone back or whatever at the end of class. So I'm not too worried about it, whatever. It's towards the weekend, so I'm not too worried about it. She ain't gonna do me like this. She's not gonna do me bad. Yo, why did this lady, she took my phone and did not give it back, and she said, I'm gonna turn this in. And I was devastated. I was like, why? Why would you turn my phone in? And she was like, because you need to be brought down. Literally, she said this out of her mouth. You need to be brought back down to earth. Everybody is not gonna do right for you or do right by you, and everybody's not gonna give you what you want. And the way that she said it, in the tone and diction in her voice, it wasn't this is a life lesson. I'm going to teach you a life lesson. No, this is, I'm getting back at you. I feel like you're too spoiled. I feel like you think the world should hand you everything. And this is my wake up call to you, which I feel like, even though I know it was her class, I know that she had the right to do that. I just feel like, why would you treat me differently from all the other students? I couldn't comprehend that. It just didn't feel genuine, basically. And I know teachers have their favorites. I'm aware. I'm an adult. I know that. And I know that they have their least favorites. But it really hurt my feelings to realize I was a least favorite. And what was so crazy is, I don't know why I'm talking so loud. But what was so crazy is I was friends with her favorite. So, you know, you think you have it like that due to proximity, and you don't. You don't. She wholehearted, and I was like, and I explained to her, I was like, hey, I understand, I do apologize for having my phone now. I definitely remember apologizing. I was like, but I did put but in there, and but as an adult, I realized that but negates everything you said before it. So I was like, I understand, I do apologize, but negating everything I just said, my job, this is how I work. Like, my job calls me on that phone, I need it. And she was like, well, you should have thought about that before you had your phone out. And she gave my phone to the assistant principal, and they had my phone. And I was so sad. I was so sad, but that was like one of my first encounters with adults trying to humble me. I was also the captain of the cheerleading team. So, you know, I work hard. I worked hard for that position. I had a lot going on in my personal life, and I tried really hard not to allow that to affect my professional. At the time, you know, I thought that was everything in life, my professional life. So when I made captain, I was super happy, but the coach, in hindsight, I don't know. I feel like I acted like a child. Like, I acted like a child, and I don't know if they were expecting me to act like adults. I don't know. That's why it's very important to have understanding people in positions like that. But my cheerleading coach, he always figured out a way to subtly make me feel lower than low, like bottom of the barrel. Like, one time we was at what do you call it, cheer camp, and I'm in the front. I'm in the front, you guys. He is literally diagonal to me. We are performing the routine. There is literally, it's like a pyramid. You know, it's the front part, the one person in the middle, and then it's the two people on the side, and then, you know, everybody else behind. I was one of the two people on the side. I was one of the two people on the side. The other person was over here. He was right here in proximity to me. Don't look at my nails. I'll get my nails done. But that man looked me in my face. I was like, yeah, because he was complaining about how, you know, we weren't doing good or whatever. Well, he was complaining about how we look average, and we needed to look better than average or whatever. And so I personally asked him, I was like, hey, what do you think? Like, what do you think I need to work on? Like, did you enjoy or whatever? I was like, did you see? Basically, I was trying to get some, you know, some tips or a compliment or something. Like, you sitting here. He never gave us compliments. Well, he rarely gave us compliments, but he always had a critique. So I was trying to like fish my way in there. It's like, hey, what do you think or whatever? And that man said out his mouth to me, to a child who is liver than life. Is that the saying? Who's bigger than life? My bigger than life personality. He said to me in my face, y'all, I don't know. You're a blender. You just blend in. I was one of the 3 people in the front. You were literally you were adjacent to me. Like, you could see me. You were standing so close to me. I could feel your breath, okay? And you gonna tell me that I'm a blender? I just blended in. I'm giving you face. I'm giving you personality. I'm giving you jumps. I'm giving you stiff movements. You gonna tell me? That hurt me so bad, y'all. That hurt me so bad. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That hurt me so bad because I wanted to please him so bad. Then another instance, I think this is gonna be my last one. I think y'all kind of get the point. But in college. This happened in college. Oh, this happened in college. In college, I I have my degree in English. And so in English, in that path, you have to take, creative writing. You have to take poetry and stuff like that. So I was in my poetry class, and I'm a very good poet. I'm very good with words on paper. Like, because I got muted, I stopped practicing my vocal instrument. I stopped practicing how to talk to people and things of that nature. So it's taken me a time to relearn that skill. But on paper, I got it. And I would turn in my assignments, and I'm just like, maybe she's not reading my assignments or whatever. Like, let me spray this on me. Hold on, you guys. Just like, maybe she's not, reading my assignments or whatever. But passed through the class, and the final was going to a poetry event with her and saying a poem, and whoever had the best poem would get an A in the class, I think, or get a 100 for the grade. I don't know, something like that. But they'll also get a prize from her. So, I think I'm doing okay in this class. Like, she never said nothing to me or whatever. She never complimented me either. Like, that's the thing. She's never complimented me. She do compliment other people, but she ain't never said nothing to me out the way, like, or nothing like that. In college, you're just trying to get through. Like, I trying to get through. I was almost done. This was my graduating class. I needed this. I was just like, whatever, just make it through. And so I did my final. I did exactly what she said do. I had the best poem. I won. This lady got her butt. I'm gonna say butt. Oh, that's this. That's what this is. Okay. Ew. That's gross. Okay. This the primer that's doing all this. Okay, so maybe I should. We're gonna rework that. This is a learning journey. I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting back to me, getting back to what I deem as pretty and feminine and stuff like that. So just work with me, people. And so I won, did all of that. She got her ASS up there to give me my prize. And out her mouth, this lady said, I'm so shocked and so surprised. Lakila is what you would call in the cinema world a sleeper. Now, I'm not in the cinema world, so I don't know what that is. So I'm like, okay. So she went on to, tell what a sleeper is. This bitch. This lady said, yeah, you don't recognize the value that they have. You sleep on them, and then they just come out with something amazing. You're wondering why you never noticed them before. Naturally, of course, it hurt my feelings. But naturally, it reiterated and reinforced that when people look at me, they don't think that I'm good enough. They don't think that I deserve what I have. They don't think that I should be loud and boisterous and flamboyant and all these things. They think I should be quiet. And they view me as someone that's disposable. And that hurt. I thought I got away from that in high school. I thought I got away from it in middle school. I thought I got away from it and had to face it when I went to college. I'm on my way out the door. Finna graduate. And this lady just literally reinforced what had been told to me all my life. And I spiraled. From that moment, I spiraled. What I need to do? Because I can't even focus, y'all. They just opened up some trauma. If you watch the L Hour, I think we mentioned the L Hour is a podcast I'm a co-founder for. So if you don't watch it, please watch it. I love it so much. It's my passion. But on the L Hour, I spoke candidly about how. Hold on, I'm missing a step. Sorry. I spoke about how growing up, my mom, she made me feel like I was the Queen of Sheba. Like, I grew up, I was very chunky, very chubby. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was oddly shaped. I had small legs, a big belly, big boobs. Like, yeah, it got crazy. But my mom, she always made me feel like, I don't know, I think my product's not mixing well. Uh-oh. I need to take it out. Hold on. We're gonna see. But she always made me feel good about myself. And so, I don't know why I thought that all adults were gonna do the same thing, you know, but you know, that's not always the case. So, protect your children. Do what you can. Protect yourself. Like, people are really out here trying to humble you, trying to make you feel less than. They're projecting on you. And that shit hard. I didn't mean to cuss because I'm trying to like X out cussing in my vocabulary. But it's hard. It's hard to deal with, especially if you're going through it. It's hurtful, and it sticks with you for a very, very, very long time, especially if you don't know, especially when you're trying to do the work and you don't know exactly what to do, which you saw earlier. I was coming to like revelations, about to cry and stuff like that. Like, when you're trying to do the work to figure out, you know, why am I like this? Like, how did I get like this and stuff like that? Sometimes it come up, sometimes it don't. Sometimes, for me, I know one of my defense mechanisms is forgetting. Like, if I don't like something or something made me feel like awful, I'll forget it. I forget that it ever happened. I never wanted to be brought up again. Like, it's crucial. It's that crucial. And so, it's really hard to, like, do the work when you don't know what work needs to be done. And that's why we're here together. We on FaceTime, doing the work together, embracing our femininity, and figuring out what's going on. But yeah. So I said all of that to say I got used to being muted. They muted me. I allowed them to mute me even in my adulthood, and I got used to it. I got used to not standing up for myself. I got used to just accepting what was given to me, like, okay, all right, whatever. I never had this before. Grateful for the experience. Gonna take it in strides. Bye. Like, that's how I was going through life. Not no more. Not no more. We're not doing it no more. Because we are talented. And we are needed in this world. Somebody needs us. And if we feel like nobody needs us, we need us. And I have a tattoo that says, be the person you needed growing up. I promise you, I will try my best, because you never know how it comes out. I will try my best and go out of my way not to make a kid feel muted. Like, even when you're annoyed, like those, you need to remember those are still children. Like, we are thinking with an adult brain. We need to realize they thinking with a child brain. And I think a lot of times adults don't realize that until it's brought up later on in the future when the damage is done. The damage is done. So yeah, that's my vow to myself. I don't play that. Not even in my presence. Don't play with your. Do not play in their face in my presence. Like, I don't like it. I will never like it. Kids know. Well, I don't know if kids know, but when they come in my presence and they experience me, they find out that I am a safe space for them. For them to be free, be creative. My friends know if I watch their kids, baby, don't expect no authoritative figure. Like, of course, I'm not going to let your child hurt themselves. Well, I'm not going to intentionally let them hurt themselves or anything like that. But don't expect a real authoritative figure. Like, don't do this, don't do that. No, baby. You want to write on this wall, baby? We can paint over it. Okay, I learned interior design just for that reason. Like, paint over it. Let them express themselves creatively. And, of course, we're going to talk, like, don't do this at home. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, when you come to TT Keela house, baby, you need a marker, write on the wall. Okay? You need some ice cream. Let's see what the serving size is. Let's ask your parents if you can have some. If they say yes, baby, have at it. Okay? You don't want to stay up all night. I know your parents not going to let you do that at their house. Go ahead and stay up all night. We can stay up all night together. Let's watch movies. Let's, do what we have to do. And that's how I operate. Because I know what it feels like to not have that space. And not feel like you can express yourself anymore because people are so mean. I was going to say a cuss word, but I'm not going to do it. People are just... I had to learn that people are operating out of what they have and what they have experienced and things like this. So it allows me to give them more grace. But I know for me and mine, this is Fenty. This is the Fenty in the shade Honey. I really like it. But I know for me and mine, when kids are in my presence, it's gonna be a fun time. And that's on period. So I said all of that to say, I keep saying it, but I did. I said all of that to say, this is one of the reasons why I want to get back to embracing my femininity, because I feel like I was most confident, I was most successful, and I most valued myself when I was in my feminine. And those were the reasons why I chose to operate out of survival and masculinity, because I felt like I needed to. I needed to protect myself because people kept playing with me. They did. They kept playing with me. Played on my top, y'all. Indeed. I'm almost done with this makeup, y'all. I'm so glad y'all was with me. Thank y'all for allowing me to dump on y'all. I really do feel like we're on FaceTime. And y'all my friends. And we can just talk. Let's talk it out. let's figure it out together. No one deserves to do life alone. So if you want to do life with me, I'd be happy. I'd be happy to do that for you and with you. That just really made my heart so glad. But yeah, let me spray some setting spray, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless. Love it. Now I didn't love it at first. I think I did have to get like used to it. I don't know why I did that without doing my setting spray. I don't know what this gonna look like, y'all. I really, when I get around this camera, I be so flustered. I be doing my own thing. I don't know what. What the hell I'll be doing. Let's see if it works. If not, oh well. We ain't got time to be starting over and stuff. Oh, eyeliner. I think it did okay. Yeah, it did okay. My eyeliner. My favorite eyeliner is the KVD ink liner in Trooper Black. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Let me close this on flash, y'all. Y'all know who my inspiration is. It's gonna be so funny. But my inspiration is Bernadine from Waiting to Exhale, Angela Bassett. I feel like she was the epitome of femininity. I feel like I did it wrong. Sugar. We're gonna have to fix that, baby. That's fine. I don't know why my mouth all open. Uh-oh. I need a close-up. Hold on. Make sure y'all get all in the line. All right, good job. Ooh. Hold on. Hold it. Is this the right one? Yep. Let me try to fix this damage control. All right, let's talk about expectations. Ooh. Let's talk about the epidemic of this here crack pipe. Yeah, I love TikTok. Like, love it. Chef's kiss. Love, love, love. But hold up. I'm gonna get back to that in a minute. Let this see. Let this see for a minute. But what are the expectations? Let's come up with them together. not contoured. I'm putting on lip liner. I ain't contoured or nothing. I'm not gonna do heavy though, cause this is like a light glam. But the expectations of this channel is like to be like a maybe like a document, like not a documentary, a journal. It could be like a journal. And it can just document, you know, how I got from A to Z, because I'm gonna get there. I know I'm gonna get there. It's just a matter of when, and I want to see the process, because you know sometimes we forget. We forget the process, and you know we just be like, when we forget, I feel like we do ourselves a disservice because we don't realize how much it took, or how long it took, or what were the feelings we felt to get to where it was. And I don't want to do that. I want to remember. I want to remember this. So that's the expectation. It's like a little journal, a little memory. We can go back. I say we, I mean me. I can go back and see it, and I can just be like, wow, like look at where I started and look at where I'm finishing. Yeah, I'm really hot. It's hot in here. I'm quiet. Let me fix my eyeliner. Okay. All right. All right. Good enough for me. Oh. Oh, good enough for me. Okay. Change my contour. And I'm using, I think this is discontinued, but this is Blunt. Yeah, Blunt Matte Powder Blush from MAC. I got this in college. I know it's probably expired. Y'all see me perspiring? Oh my Lord. What is going on? Wow. I did not do a good job on this. I should put some setting powder right there. Yeah, this is so chaotic. I love it. It's really like we on FaceTime, because I love influencers. I love how they do things, but that's unrealistic. Like, I'd be in here struggling. I'd be like, what is going on? Like, they'd be like, go up. I'd be like, okay. But then it's like, how much do I go up and stuff? Like, what does this process look like? I'm taking you with me, baby. This is the journey. You're gonna see all of it, and I'm happy about it. I'm glad about it. Let me hurry up though, because I do gotta make it on time. I don't want to be late, or I don't want to be like crunching for time. I don't like that. All right, let me go a little nose. A little nose, just a little bit, and I like. Pull it up. Okay, very good. And then I need bottom. I need to bottom. And women, let's talk about women who I think embrace their femininity really well. Top of the list. I think top of the list, Tammy Franklin is fire. I grew up in the church, so like she is just like outside looking in. I'm not talking about how like her marriage and relationship and stuff like that, but just like her alone, she is amazing. Like, she is so pretty. Like, you never really see her in what do you call those things, sneakers. Like, she wear them sometimes, but most of the time she wearing heels. She wearing a wedge, she wearing a heel or something. Like, I want to get to that point. Another person is like Diane Carroll. Like, oh my Lord, anybody else do their face like that? Oh, I haven't put on mascara in a very, very long time. I know I put on lashes. What? No, it's not. This is Superhero by It. I just bought it because it was on sale at Ulta. I don't really know how it worked, but sure. The utmost power. This is Fenty Glow. I love Fenty Glow so much. Ooh, it's so pretty. So pretty. It smells like some like alcoholic beverage. But... and that in my blush. And for blush, I'm using Crayon Case. And in the orange, this top one right here, that one. And I mix it with a little of that brown, because we don't want to overpower our face. But what's another one? I got Diane Carroll, Tammy Franklin, Jackie Aina. I fuck with Shorty. Like, I fuck with Shorty style a little bit. Ooh, this hot. I'm gonna put it on. I got a little hat coat on. This is a lot. Come on. Get your foundation thing, whatever you used, and just anytime you do too much and you don't want to just like take the whole thing off, get your little foundation sponge or foundation brush. Do what you gotta do. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Very good. But yes, what's another one? So I have Tammy Franklin, Diane Carroll, Jackie Aina. The models, you guys, the models, in like the 90s runway, like Tyra Banks, Naomi Campbell, and some more like models of color. Yo, I want to dress like them. I want to dress like them. Oh, that's that style, baby. They did something with that. I want them to bring that back. I feel so soft and so pretty. I love this for me. Okay, we got some nice little cool little thin lashes. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to do too much. Don't want to do too much. I always cut the corners, like that little extra little piece of line. I cut that off. And then of course I cut off the excess so it can fit lashes so long, I know exactly where the excess is. Let me just cut. I say I know exactly, like I just don't be making mistakes. But I be making mistakes all the time, y'all. Like I said, I don't even wear makeup a lot anymore because I got comfortable with being ugly. That's gonna be the title. This is gonna be the title of this. I got comfortable with being ugly. Like, and I don't need, okay, I ain't gotta say ugly, but I got comfortable with being plain. I got comfortable with being muted. Yeah, I got comfortable with that. And I don't really go out. Typically, if I'm going somewhere, I'm going to the grocery store or to like Target or something. Like nowhere that will require me to get cute. But you know what? As we can see, life is way too short to not commit to whatever you want to do for yourself, basically. Because you don't even have to be on a feminine journey. You could just stumble upon this and was like, oh, this look nice or whatever. Let me see what this is about. But if you don't take anything else away from what I'm doing here, life is too short to not be your first priority, to not commit to yourself. You are your first project. You are your first promotion. You are your first everything. The things that we are searching for from other people, give that to yourself first. And watch how it flow in for you from other people. Watch. Just watch. Just watch. And if you want to just watch my journey to see, we gonna see if it works. Because I be seeing it with other people. And it's sometimes when I like actually do things for myself, I can see the change and the difference in other people as well. So I know it to be true. Let's see if it's true in all facets of life. Okay. All right. Let's see. One. Oh, how pretty are you? Of course I did. Got a secret, can you keep it? I put myself in there, y'all. Look at me, or right. Okay, I think we're done. Let's spray some. This is my favorite ending setting spray. It's the All Nighter by Urban Decay. Yeah. I'm not gonna do a highlight because it's for an interview. I don't want to be shiny. But if I was going out, of course, baby, like a penny, baby, just shine it. Okay, so our homework is to think about which of your commitments. Let's try that again. All right, so y'all see this like it don't want me to be great. I need to hurry up because I need to go. But our homework is to think about which of your commitments that is the hardest to keep, which of your commitments the hardest to keep, and to just do a little bit of shadow work. Just think about if you've ever had a time that you felt muted, or you've had instances where people tried to humble you. How did you feel? Do you see yourself perpetuating that cycle with other people and other children? If so, what can you do to stop? Just think about these things. I think these are really important. These things are important in the embracing of the femininity journey that we have going on. Because we want to be femininity, which I probably should have talked about this earlier, but another video we can do. But femininity to me is like softness and caring and nurturing. So I feel like in those things, nice kindness goes in there. It goes in your ability to be soft and nurturing and things of that nature. So we're gonna do more of that and less of whatever we've been doing in the past. And we're gonna work through this journey. Like I said, this is a journey. It's not perfect. It's not gonna be pretty all the time. We probably gonna cry sometimes in the future. We're gonna cry this little makeup off. But baby steps. We're documenting this journey. Thank you so much for FaceTiming me. I appreciate all you guys. Like, I know that you'll be coming in droves because that's what I'm putting out there. Because I know that we need this. So, love and light. Peace and blessings. May your higher power bless you on your journey. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be a safe space and embrace your journey. Thank you.